Hello all, Onigato in the garden again, and we're going to start over here in the pots. So, as you can probably see, I have gotten around to finally removing the tomato that wasn't doing anything. Still working on the radish, and it is still getting eaten up pretty badly, as you can see there. The azaleas have finally died off. I'm going to have to find something to do with those two pots. No sign of the potatoes yet. I hope they didn't get drowned out terribly. This root pouch, though, doing pretty good. I've got, I think you can see them there, a couple of beans. So that's something. It is still being hit pretty badly by, well, mostly slugs, I think. Slugs and snails. The celery, oh, would you look at that, a snail on the celery. Dispatch this little guy. There we go. Celery does seem to be going along pretty well for something we bought. We'll get back to these in just a minute. There's a reason for those. And that reason is that due to the flooding, the majority of the garden got killed dead. Just completely drowned out. There's basically no signs of life in a lot of these spots. I do see, I hope you can see it right there, one plant. I'm pretty sure that's either a honeydew or a cantaloupe. Not sure which. But it's in that spot where the wife put down either cantaloupe or honeydew, so it survived. But now for these things. These are plants brought in. 2 tomatoes, 2 peppers, 2 survivor beans of some sort, 2 more tomatoes to fill in some gaps, and then a bunch of the survivor beans. They were high enough up on the ground and had enough leaf coverage to actually survive. Mostly. You can see this one here probably not gonna make it, and neither is this one here. So those are just pretty much dead. The in-laws had a bunch of tomatoes and peppers and similar things, and they brought some down. There's some extras that I need to get into the ground now. Soonish. Very soon-ish. And then the original patch here. You can see this bean here is doing pretty well. This entire area actually survived the floods fairly well. Not brilliantly, but fairly well. A lot of that has to do with the fact that it was just higher ground. The bok choy looks like it is well on its way to seed, which is annoying, but at least I'll have some bok choy seeds. The Napa looks like it is not doing too well. It looks kind of like it's gotten sick. So there's that. Corn, Napa corn, and then an actual pile of 3 sisters going on. I can definitely say that all 3 types of seeds have sprouted here. Get closer, you can see the bean here. And then this is probably the, I want to say, cantaloupe. And here's the corn, not doing too well, but at least it's not dead yet. Some of the other stuff that I had planted down looks like it's doing okay. So this is the back garden. Now that brings us back to the containers. So when the in-laws brought the containers of other stuff, obviously I figured use the containers to do some seedling sprouts. And we've got up above here is a pair of, well, actually 8 sets, 2 in each corner, seed-wise, of cantaloupe. And then in the lower container there, that is 4 sets of honeydew. So hopefully we'll get something out of that. I'll have seedlings, and then I can transplant those seedlings when they get a little bit healthier and bigger and more likely to be able to survive some rain back into the main garden area somewhere. So yay for that. Now I want to run around to the front. Still haven't had an opportunity yet to fill the second patch here, and none of the seeds are starting to come up here except for maybe, just maybe, I don't know if you can see it or not. Focus, focus. There's a little tiny seedling right there, but I'm not sure if that's one of the flowers or if it's even going to survive, unfortunately. I don't think that the peat got mixed quite well enough, and it's not providing enough nutrient base for the flowers. So leave me a comment. Snails are still a problem, and I don't have any stale beer because I don't drink the stuff. So yeah, but I have a buddy of mine who's going to give me some soon, so I'll have something down, and hopefully we won't have any more snails, or at least not as many. In the meantime, y'all have yourselves a good one.